Some moments don't need to be loud to be remembered. They leave an impression simply by being genuine. Dana Delany has always carried that kind of presence, where confidence speaks through simplicity. Looking back at her earlier years, there's a clear sense of individuality in how she presented herself. It wasn't about chasing attention or fitting into expectations. Instead, it was about expressing who she was in a way that felt natural and unforced. What made her stand out wasn't just appearance, but the quiet strength behind it. There's a certain composure in the way she carried herself, calm, confident, and completely at ease. That kind of presence doesn't rely on trends. It builds its own identity. Her style reflected that same mindset, balanced, elegant, and never overwhelming. It allowed her personality to come through rather than compete with it. And that's what gives it a timeless quality. There's also something deeply empowering in that approach. In an industry that often pressures people to conform, choosing authenticity takes confidence. It's about trusting who you are and letting that guide how you show up. Over time, that sense of self only grows stronger. It becomes less about external validation and more about internal clarity. And that evolution is what makes her presence feel even more meaningful today. In a world that often celebrates excess, her simplicity feels refreshing. It's a reminder that true style doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be real. Dana Delany continues to represent that balance between elegance and authenticity. A presence built not on trying to stand out, but on being completely comfortable in her own space. And in the end, that's what leaves a lasting impression, not the noise, but the confidence to simply be yourself.